Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hello, my name is Terry, and welcome to my kitchen. So, thank y'all so much for being here. Make sure y'all like the video so we can make sure everybody knows where the party is on YouTube. Please share with all your friends and family because we're going to have a good time today. We're going to have a good discussion, and we're going to have some good food because we always here for the food. So, again, thank y'all so much for being here. We already have people leaving comments. So I'll go ahead and greet y'all. Let's see. My computer is moving slow today. It's Celeste. She says, Happy Sunday, everyone. And again, making sure y'all remember to please like the video. Please, please, please like the video. It really helps. I know y'all hear that a lot on YouTube, whether you're watching somebody live or whether you are watching a video that someone uploaded and pre-recorded. To like the video, y'all, it really helps when you like the video because it really does share it out. It really helps us get through the algorithm so that more people can find out about us and so the channel can grow. Again, hello to Mr. Derek Gaines. He is here in the building. Mona D is here. Thank you so much for being here, both you and Derek. My sister, Miss Peach Love, is in the building, welcoming everyone. For some reason, is it going to show up? I wonder if her emojis are going to show up. No, it's not showing up on my end. Boo. So let's get started. Look, Derek, I hate to disappoint you, my dear, but we are not doing boozy food today. We are not doing boozy food today. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. Y'all, my AC went out yesterday. Y'all know it is hot as hell in Phoenix, okay? It is hot as hell. It has been for the past 31 days. Actually, just 30 days. It hasn't, according to my watch, it hasn't hit 110. But for the past 30 days, maybe 31 today, if it gets 100, at least 110 degrees, it has been 110 degrees or more in Phoenix. Oh, so it's been hot. Yesterday, my AC went out, but the maintenance man came and fixed it real quick. However, it has caused another issue. So, but it's cool in here. I ain't hot. So that's all that matters. Yes, Derek, we're not having boozy drinks. Actually, y'all, the reason why I'm not drinking today, one, I drank yesterday. I had some tequila at the pool, had me a little drink. I was relaxing, maxing and relaxing at the pool, had my tequila. And when I came back home, I fell right to sleep. So clearly, I probably drank a little bit too much. So no drinking today because I have things to do this afternoon. And it is almost my birthday. Okay. So I need to get my life together because your girl trying to look as good as she can on August 21st. Okay. So today, instead of drinking a mimosa, I'm actually going down memory lane because I keep seeing these at the grocery store. I am going to have a clearly Canadian drink. Y'all remember these? They used to have these back in the day. My sister used to drink these all the time. Oh, good. I'm weak these days. It's hard to open, but that is what we're going to be having. What is Derek talking about? I don't want no moonshine. Moonshine is disgusting. All right. So today, like I said, we're going to be making a cucumber peach salad with salmon. We're also going to be talking flaws, y'all. So we're going to get started first with the food, and then we'll dive deeper into the topic. I definitely would love to hear what y'all have to say. Thank you, Derek, for the happy early birthday. We got several more lives, okay? So you got plenty of time. I've been working on my yes, Mona D no. I'm surprised my sister hasn't said anything yet. Clearly Canadian. I am having summer strawberry. Look, my sister, I have a peach one in the fridge. The calories, the macros on here, it's not too bad. 80 calories. It got sugar in it, of course. So it's better than me drinking a mimosa with not only champagne, but juice. Y'all, I'm trying to get right. And the reason why I'm telling y'all about this is because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do like a little end of summer challenge. So y'all know I'm into fitness. I'm a trainer, nutrition coach, all of that fun stuff. So I have something special in store, but I'm telling y'all first. Y'all heard it here first that we're going to be focusing on our fitness, and I am going to help y'all. Y'all going to help me. We're going to hold each other accountable. So stay tuned for more. Celeste said all the moonshine flavors. They have all the flavors. All right. So first thing we're going to do, we are going to start by seasoning our salmon. Look at this computer. Y'all, my computer is acting slow today. So clearly it wants me to download this new program to make it, this new software to make it go faster. Okay, so we're going to be making salmon with our salad. The salad actually, the cucumber peach salad or the peach cucumber salad, however you want to say it, I actually saw it on Instagram. There's a creator on Instagram. Her name is Dishing Out Health. I think she's actually like a nutritionist, so she's in the health industry. I actually, a few people that I follow that are in the health and wellness industry actually follow her. So that's how her video even popped up on my timeline. And the salad looked amazing, y'all. I have the link to the original recipe in the description, dishingout.health.com. I think that's her website. So make sure you check it out. We're going to be doing pretty much what she said in the recipe, but I'm going to add a few little things and make it my own because y'all know how I am. My taste buds, they need a lot. So, and I'm going to make sure y'all know what to put on this stuff to make it flavorful. So we're going to start by using salmon. We're going to add that to our salad. I felt like a salad that's so nice and summery would pair well with a hearty protein, but that's not too heavy. So salmon is perfect. I went ahead and cubed the salmon. So here it is. Took the skin off and cubed it. So it's about these pieces. I have about 1 pound and 3.5 ounces worth of salmon after I took the skin off and chopped it up. That's how much salmon I have left. I'm going to put my gloves on and then we're going to season this salmon up. Y'all, I'm actually really excited about this salad because I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect for y'all because it's going to be something different. I know my demographic. It's going to be something different, but familiar at the same time. Okay. So to start off with our salmon, we're going to be using some liquid smoke. The reason why I want to use liquid smoke, I always tell y'all, it does add nice flavor, but I thought that the smokiness from the liquid smoke would help out and add and pair well with that bright, fresh salad because the salad has fruit, of course, cucumbers, and some fresh herbs too. So yes. So I've already seasoned or cut the salmon up, like I said, washed it or cleaned it off. I'm going to be using some Kendra's no salt lemon pepper. Make sure, even if you can't find Kendra's no salt lemon pepper, please find a no salt lemon pepper. A lot of the lemon pepper seasonings that you find now has a lot of salt in it, and some of them even have sugar in it too. So it's best if you can find one. Actually, Mrs. Dash has a no salt lemon pepper seasoning as well. But I actually like Kendra's. I feel like theirs is even more flavorful. So if you can find it, great. If not, you can substitute it with something else. All right. So y'all know on the title of the video, it said blackened honey glazed salmon, right? We are also going to be using our no salt Kendra's no salt blackened seasoning. If you can't find this seasoning, you can use any type of blackened seasoning. Just keep in mind that most other blackened seasonings are going to have salt in them. So just keep that in mind. To add salt to our salmon, we're going to be using kosher salt. So just salt that up. I'm going to also zest up a little bit of lime on top of here. And then we'll also add just a tiny bit of lemon juice or lime juice on top. All right, y'all. So to the topic, we're going to be talking about flaws. And so let me know if y'all can hear me fine because the air conditioner just came on and I want to make sure it's not drowning out my sound, although this microphone is actually pretty decent. So, all right. So between Carly Russell, the Carly Russell situation, Keke Palmer, and then of course, y'all know I'm a big fan of Kendra G and watching her videos. So between that, like the whole people not knowing what flaws are, not knowing how to identify the flaws, and people with, self-awareness, it just kept coming to me. And I was like, you know what? We're going to talk about this on the live because I want to know what y'all think. And I want to kind of flesh out my thoughts with y'all, if that's okay. Okay. So we got all our seasonings. We are going to just a few dashes of lime juice and just season this up. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. I'm going to let this sit for a little bit, and then we're going to start chopping up our veggies and fruit for the salad. And that'll give this an opportunity to marinate a little bit, okay? So for those that aren't familiar, Kendra G has a show on YouTube. Kendra G has a show on YouTube called Singles. She also does it on Facebook and Instagram. She started during the pandemic. The way that the show goes is people come on there, they request to go live with Kendra, and then she interviews them to try to help them find a mate. And if someone's interested in dating them, they can, after from their questions and of course their physical appearance, they can reach out to the person either via Facebook or Instagram, right? So the show is a hit. Kendra done quit her day job at the radio station, everything. She done moved out to LA, all that kind of stuff, all that. So a part of the interview, like I said, she asked a bunch of questions. And recently, probably like maybe within the last 3 to 6 months, anybody who watches Kendra, y'all can let me know if I'm right on the timeline. But I feel like in the last 6 months or so, she has added this new questions asking people, what 3 flaws do you need to work on? So it's funny when I hear her with doing the interview, because for some reason, it's so hard for people to answer this question. Like, this is one of the hardest questions, if not the hardest question, for people to actually answer. The other questions are basic demographic information. What do you do? What do you like? How much money you want somebody to make? Blah, 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 right? All that kind of stuff. But for some reason, again, this question is so hard for people to answer. And it's funny because it's like typically people struggle to answer the question because they give an answer about like, it's either they say, oh, I'm too loving, I'm too understanding, or I'm too giving. If they even answer the question. Because some people are like, well, I don't really have any flaws. Bullshit. It's impossible for no one to have any person to not have a flaw. And like I said, if they do answer, it's usually something that actually is not a flaw. So let's just let me know, y'all. Okay, y'all let me know the sound is good. Thank you so much. What is Mona saying? Yeah, she's been asking that for a while. All right, y'all. So for the salad, let me actually pull up the recipe on my phone so I can make sure I'm following along. I have it already on my phone. Like I said, I have the link in the description. So for the, where is my, okay, here we go. Somehow the tab went away. All right, here we go. So for the recipe, they say to use a pound of Persian cucumbers. If you can't find Persian cucumbers, you can actually get just English cucumbers. The Persian cucumbers are the little tiny ones. I decided to keep the skin on these because she kept the skin on, and I felt like it probably add even extra crunchiness. So I did soak it in water and vinegar first and then cleaned it again. If you have like some of that veggie cleaner, I highly recommend you do that, because a lot of times the vegetables, fruit and vegetables, they have like this film on the outside. Y'all know they're trying to kill us with the food, right? Which is one of the reasons why I'm always telling y'all to eat with whole, fresh ingredients as much as possible, because the whole ingredient got bull crap in it. So you already know that the processed stuff is going to have junk. So we're just going to cut off the ends and we're going to chop it up in little pieces like this. Nice fine chops. So this is about a pound of Persian cucumbers, and then we're going to chop up our peaches. I love cucumbers. So first of all, like I said, typically that question about flaws is the hardest question for people to answer. And like I said, they never really give an answer. It's always something that's actually not a flaw, especially as it relates to dating. And it's always funny to me because as a normal viewer, it's funny that these folks can not name one of their flaws, and literally Kendra only asks for three things that you can work on. Meanwhile, when they're going through the interview and talking about their desired characteristics for a mate and their deal breakers, they have no problem answering the 99 billion deal breakers that they have, but they have such hard trouble, such a time answering the question about what three flaws that you have. So as a viewer, that's always interesting to me. That's something I've always kind of thought. And then, y'all know I like to think of myself as a social scientist. I really be like, okay, what is this about? Because again, with the whole Carly Russell situation, Keke Palmer, it really is interesting to me, like people's psychology about themselves. It really starts to make me wonder, like, how do people perceive themselves? And based on their perception, is this why we see folks navigating in such odd, weird ways? Or even, is this why so many people are having such a hard time finding someone to, be a companion? Is it really that much of a phenomenon that people lack self-awareness? What y'all think? Y'all think that people are lacking in self-awareness? People don't know themselves really, or have a false inflated sense of reality? Oh, these cucumbers are nice. Y'all let me know in the comments. What does Mona say? Mona says, in terms of cleaning your vegetables, yes, or use vinegar and a little baking soda to your water to soak off the dirt, film, and wax. That is a good trick too. Thank you, Mona. Look, like I said, they trying to kill us with the food, y'all. So you got to be careful. All right. So I was going to show a video of Kendra, but I don't want to show the clip, especially the last clip that I recently watched. A lot of, like I said, this clip is going to be so easy to go in on this lady, and that is not my goal here. I really want us to really figure out, like, what is wrong with people. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that people really lack self-awareness, so much so that they aren't even able to identify something that they can actually work on that would possibly help them in not only in just dating, but just in life in general? I feel like every time I cut up cucumbers, I have to eat some. All right. Next thing we're going to do is chop up our peaches. So y'all know peaches have a big seed in the middle. Oh, baby. Oh, these seeds, these peaches are really ripe. So make sure y'all get some ripe peaches, because that will ensure they are sweet and that they aren't super hard. I'm going to keep the skin on because, again, I think it'll add some texture. In the original recipe, homegirl kept the skin on as well, although these peaches are so ripe that some of the skin is coming off, which is fine. And we're just going to cube them up and throw it in our dish. I see Yvette is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. We are making a summer salad, a cucumber peach salad. It is actually inspiration from a creator I saw on Instagram. Her name is Dishing Out Health. I do have the original recipe in the description. Ooh, y'all, this peach so good. Look, you got to taste everything in your recipe, all your ingredients as you go to make sure that it's good. What does Mona say? Mona says she believes that it is a lack of self-awareness and an inflated view of self. I agree too. It's actually kind of strange to me how so many people are so amazing, but they always have issues. Not again, it's not even just with dating, just with relationships in general. I know we all know those people who they always got some mess going on. Somebody they always beefing with somebody always doing something. Maybe they changing friends every 2 years, 1 to 2 years. There's always some issues with coworkers. Like I find that these types of people that really lack a lot of self-awareness, it's like that they can't go anywhere and just be peaceful. It's always something. So before we dive a little bit deeper, I do want to start with the definitions so that we know what we're working with. I want to start with the definitions of self-awareness and flaw. So according to Webster, a flaw is an imperfection or weakness, and especially one that detracts from the whole or hinders the effectiveness. Just so I can say hello to Yvette and acknowledge her, pull her comment up. All right, y'all. So, per the original recipe, we're using 2 medium peaches. Let's take this out. Part of the core. So, here is our cucumbers and our peaches. I'm just going to leave them like this. I'm going to put like a little top on them and put it in the fridge as we continue with the preparation of our other ingredients. Y'all, I love these little tops. I love these little tops. They come in handy. All right. So we got that there. Now we're going to make like our dressing. So another ingredient with this salad, we're going to be chopping up some shallots here shortly. And once we chop the shallots up, they're going to kind of pickle a little bit in some rice vinegar as well as some lime juice. So the salad got a lot of different textures and elements. That's the reason why I was like, I want this salad. All right. Flaw. Again, an imperfection or weakness, and especially one that detracts from the whole or hinders the effectiveness. Self-awareness, the dictionary version or the dictionary definition of self-awareness is an awareness of one's own personality or individuality. Look who's here. Craig Lamar is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. My computer is having a day. We are struggle streaming a little bit over here. My computer is running really, really slow. I don't like this. All right. Let me see if I can fix something real fast. All right. So thank you so much, Craig, for being here. Look, Miss Peach Love says it looks good already. Y'all, them peaches are already very sweet. They're good. I'm excited about them. Okay, so we're going to chop up our shallots first. According to the original recipe, we need 1 medium shallot. So we'll chop up this one. I have another one. If I feel like I need some more, we'll go ahead and chop that up as well. And today, for those that are just joining, we are talking flaws. So one of my inspirations behind this particular topic is one of my favorite YouTube shows, Kendra Singles. And we know that on Kendra, she likes to ask her guests questions to kind of help them find a mate. And one of the questions that she asked is, what 3 flaws do you have to work on? Especially as it relates to dating. But, she just says, what 3 flaws you have to work on? She doesn't say it has to relate to dating, but I mean, come on now. So we already know the definition, the dictionary definition of flaw. Again, one last time, an imperfection or weakness, and especially one that detracts from the whole or hinders effectiveness. self-awareness and awareness of one's own personality and individuality. So now that we know the definitions, we can really kind of deduce that. Here he go in the comments. It's always that one person. I was expecting one person to say they ain't got no flaw. And we already had that person say that in the comments. So, but we know based on the dictionary definition of flaw, saying that you're too loving, that you're too caring, you're too understanding, all of this kind of stuff, those types of things, those actually aren't a flaw. That's not really your flaw, especially when it comes to dating, because we all want grace. We all want somebody to love us and be over loving. I really don't think, unless the person doesn't deserve your love, it's someone who is really not privileged enough to be in your presence. Is there really a reason to say you're too loving? Is there such thing as too loving? Is that a thing? Oh, here we go. I'll pull up the mess. Craig says he's flawless. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of us. We have met that one perfect human being that is on the earth. What does Derek say? I like to try different drinks. That's my flaw. Are you admitting to a problem or no? I'm just asking. Okay. So we know that that's not saying that like I'm too loving, I'm too caring, I'm too patient, all that kind of stuff. Because one of the ladies, or no, she actually gave a flaw. It was that this lady was not self-aware. The last video I watched, she gave a flaw. She said that she lacks patience. I used to think I was an impatient person, but no, I'm really not. I just want what I want when I want it. That's not, so I'll just go here. Yes, too loving equals simping. No, if you feel like you're simping, that probably means you lack boundaries. That's a flaw because you don't know how to prioritize what's important in life versus like what makes you and your ego feel good. So like a lot of times when people lack boundaries, it's really because they are trying, it's a response to a trigger inside of them. So like if you just want people around you all the time, you're dating somebody, you got to be around them all the time, you never want to be around them, and it's just like it's not a problem that you want to be around somebody, especially if it's not an issue between the two of you. But you being around that person all the time is probably preventing you from doing things that you need to do, and you lacking boundaries. And so that's a flaw. It's not that you want to be around the person or that you like them a lot or that you compliment them and show them love and expression and all that other kind of stuff. It's literally you lack boundaries. So that is what too loving would be, in my opinion. I was going to go there, but you know, and really like that whole flaw question, when I feel like when people can't answer that question, it really just shows that like they have zero self-awareness. Again, self-awareness means an awareness of one's own personality or individuality. How do you not know how individualistic your personality is? How do you know what makes you or sets you apart from everyone else? How do you not know that? Okay, so first, for the shallots, I went ahead and cut those up. One medium shallot. This also is kind of going to be the dressing, part of the dressing for the salad. So to kind of pickle the shallots, we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar and then also 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. So she used seasoned vinegar, rice vinegar in her recipe. I didn't have seasoned. I have regular unseasoned rice vinegar because it's sugar-free and salt-free. So, and don't worry, the salad is still going to be very, very flavorful. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And because I don't feel like squeezing a lime, we are actually going to use bottled lime juice. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of that. And we're going to let this sit to the side. The original recipe says let this sit for 10 minutes at least. So we're going to sit this off to the side and let it do its thing. All right. What do we got in the comments? What are y'all talking in the comments? My name is Derek, and no, I just like to try different drinks. Okay. All right. Shout out to you. Let's see what Craig says, aka lack of backbone. I'm assuming he's talking about simping or equal or too loving. That's what that means. Yeah, backbone is also a thing. Like you don't know how to stick up for yourself. You kind of a yes man or yes woman. I definitely suffer from that. But that again goes back to boundaries. Yvette says, I'm a horrible listener. Like, spit it out. Hate folks beating around the bush. You know, it really depends with me. I do find myself like drifting off if people are talking about stuff that doesn't make any sense, or if they're talking about stuff that I'm like, okay, you're not making a point. But if it's like juicy stuff, I'm all for it. I love a little gossip. Okay. All right. So we're going to cook our salmon. It is time to cook the salmon. We have already chopped up our cucumbers as well as our peaches. We got our shallots ready. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. My plug. All right. We got our shallots ready and kind of pickling off to the side. So we're going to go ahead and start with our salmon, cooking that. Once we cook that, then we can finish assembling the salad. There's also avocado in this salad, but I didn't want to cut that up until right before we are going to plate and eat because, you know, avocado can turn brown. And I want the salad to look nice and fresh and pretty for y'all and for the gram. But yeah, I can be a horrible listener sometimes as well, but it really just depends on the person and what we're talking about. If it's something that I'm actually interested in talking about, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna just listen. But if it's boring, I'm not. All right. So, self-awareness. When it comes to self-awareness, I think a lot of times, and Mona kind of touched on this earlier, I think a lot of times is people's perception of themselves might be different from what reality is. And we find that a lot, that happens to a lot of people. So in my opinion, and y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think, but in my opinion, I feel like your perception should match or at least be close to people's perception of you. So the actual reality, because you could be thinking that you're giving off nice and joyful person, and you actually could be giving off weirdo, or you could not really be giving off nice at all. Like you could think, oh, I'm nice because I don't go off on people, or I don't say anything crazy to folks, or, you know, I try to smile. But some people might assume like, oh, whoa, like she's actually a bitch. So you never know. Let me see. Mona has to say, okay, we airing out our flaws. It's actually good. It's a good practice to know what your flaws are, because it's going to help you in any type of relationship. Mona says, I'm a horrible listener and I jump to conclusion. That's why my legs are so strong. Girl. Well, sis, I'm the same way. I'm the queen of jumping to conclusions. I guess that's why these legs be pushing heavyweight, because baby, honey. All right, so my cast iron is hot. I'm adding in some coconut oil to cook our salmon cubes. So these aren't going to take too long to cook, but you don't want to overcrowd the pan because, of course, it'll cool it down. We do want to get a nice color on the salmon, so definitely want to make sure you heat up your pan so that the get a nice little sear because that's going to add to the beautifulness of the salad. But yeah, girl, I agree too. I think I am a jumping to conclusions type person. I definitely jump to conclusions. I can take things too personally sometimes. I am a lot more sensitive. Well, I think most people could tell I'm sensitive. I don't know. Maybe I might come off as like a hard person. But in real life, I'm like a soft batch cookie. I'm extremely emotional in that way. Um, and I could take things a little bit too literally sometimes. So you know, it's very important to know who you are and what you bring when you are around people. Because again, people's perception of you is actually the reality. Like you can think that you're this amazing person, but if you're not giving that to other people, then you probably not that amazing. And unfortunately, I really wholeheartedly agree in regards to Kendra's show and in reality in general. Like this is why people find it so hard to have relationships and not just romantic, like friendships. I meet so many people who say how hard it is to make friends, especially in adulthood. But I think that's because a lot of people just truly lack self-awareness. Hold on. It's trying to stick. And we can't do that. We not sticking. We not sticking. All right. Oh, look at that beautiful color. This is so pretty. This is gonna be good, y'all. I'm so excited for this recipe. I've been kind of thinking about it all day, all night. Everybody has some good comments. Let me pull up the comments while we're cooking this salmon. What does Derek say? I'm very cerebral. I don't like meaningless conversations. I can't like people who are impatient. I don't like people who are impatient. I don't think anybody likes people who are impatient. Like I think everybody has a level of impatience about them, but like some people just they take it to the extreme. All right. Let's see what else. Mona has a comment. So I'm gonna sear these. Gotta turn this heat down. Y'all know what I tell y'all about cast iron cooking. The heat holds very well in a cast iron pot. So be very, very mindful of that. You want to heat it up on low. This induction cooktop actually cooks way faster than like a regular electric cooktop. So that's also something I keep forgetting. So what does Mona say? That's why I have to force myself to slow down and not too many assumptions or not too many assumptions. Ironically, live streaming and being a journalist is helping with that. Good. How would you say it's helping? Is it making you kind of slow down? You know what? I will say this. I can see from your previous profession being, not previous, I don't know, from your profession of being like a social worker, I can see how that can cause a person to, kind of do too much. Look, that profession is a lot. Let me pull up some more. Miss Peach Love says, I'm analytical about everything. Trust issues. Same. Same. Although I'm typically like a trusting person, when I meet people, I try to like give them the benefit of the doubt. And I don't meet people thinking that everybody's a bad person. However, like in romantic situations, I will overthink everything and I will always assume the worst. And I know that's not healthy. That is actually not very healthy. And I have told many friends that, you know, we got to get over that, because in the future, it's going to make having successful relationships very, very hard. All right. What Miss Peach Love, what else she got to say? Now here, let's turn this back up again. This cook talk. I make friends easily and I'm not shy with meeting new people, but I'm also extremely observant. That's not a flaw. That's actually that is good. I think being observant allows you to have better discernment when it comes to allowing people to be in your life. Again, both romantic and platonic relationships, feel like another reason why they don't last is because people really have low discernment. Like they don't look at situations for what they are. They kind of make assumptions, or they think they can try to change people, or they just completely ignore things. There are red, yellow, and green flags in every encounter or circumstance when it comes to encountering a human being, okay? And we need to listen to those red, yellow, and green flags. All right. Flipping this salmon. I'm excited about this salmon, for one, because it's a different type of salmon. It was on sale. It was called Coho or Kodo salmon or something of that nature. Let's see. The blue collar gent is here. Thank you so much for being here. He says, my biggest flaw is identifying my biggest flaw. We got another perfect man in the building. Look, what is the likelihood that little old me would have two very perfect men in her life on Sunday, July 30th, 2023? I can't believe it. I am so lucky. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Mr. Blue Collar Gent, and your flawless self. Okay. Again, thank y'all so much for being here. I see Theo is in the building. Thank you so much for joining, Theo. Theo was streaming Tyrone. What's that Tyrone movie now? They cloned Tyrone. He streamed that last night on Discord. And I joined for a little bit before I had to go outside. But Theo is in here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Theo said, or Mona says, two perfect men. I can't believe, I am so lucky today. Little old me. What is the likelihood? Little old me. Mona says it's making me focus on taking my time and not feeling pressured to rush/discuss certain topics because it's trending. I will do more of my own research and more thoughtful. Yeah, girl. Okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. That is huge self-awareness, because that is going to help you out in the long term professionally when it comes to this YouTube thing. Because you know what? As a content creator as well, and someone who likes to discuss topics as I cook food for y'all, like, it's so easy to like want to jump on like what's trending because we want to be in the algorithm, we want to get the views, all that. But like in reality, a lot of times it's not even worth discussing half this stuff. Some stuff I ain't gonna run away from though. I couldn't run away from Carly. I wanted to, but I couldn't run away from it. That is amazing self-awareness, Mona. Shout out to you. Miss Peach Love is saying the salmon is looking good. Thank you so much. We're almost done with the salmon. Then we're going to go back to build our salad. All right. So we talked about perception versus reality. Like, a lot of people have this inflated sense of self. Mona even mentioned that earlier. They have like an inflated sense of self. They kind of think that they're this amazing, wonderful person without any flaws, like Craig Lamar and the blue collar gent. They are those types of people. And so, but because they feel like they're flawless, they're confused why other people aren't they aren't able to get along with other people, especially in romantic situations. And I'm here to tell you, and this is something to say to all of us who may be single or struggle with romantic relationships, as well as myself, okay? It's for all of us. If you have had multiple failed relationships, the common denominator in your multiple failed relationships is you. So at some point, you got to take a step back and think, okay, I may not have been the person who went and involved myself intimately with someone else, which caused a break in trust of the relationship or my partner not trusting me anymore. But I'm sure there was something that I did to my partner that allowed them to feel like they can no longer trust me. Because there was something that broke in the relationship. No, we cannot, dictate people's actions. I am not taking fault for no man who can't do what he said he was going to do. Okay. I can't take fault for that. But I can take fault for how I talk to him, how I treat him, how I make him feel, like my actions, my actual actions, and how I am towards that person. And I find that when people are on Kendra G's show talking about, I'm just great. I don't really know what kind of flaws I have. Those are the same people who, things start out real cute in the relationship, but then, they got their representative. They trying to be all the things that they think they are. And then after a while, things start to change. And the person don't like their ass that much no more. And then here we go down this downward spiral. You have to, at some point, be able to take or to be self-aware and be accountable. And the only way that you can be accountable is if you're actually self-aware. And that is why we find that so many people are lacking accountability because they are clueless about who they really are. Let's see who in the comments. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this salmon off. I'm going to do something that I wasn't planning on doing, but I just thought about it. You can actually use the same pot. I'm going to change pots to make this glazed because also I was going to tell y'all, you actually can, if you don't want to pan sear your salmon, you can actually put it in the air fryer. But I don't want to put it in the air fryer because I want it to pan sear it. All right. So we're going to move this out the way. We're going to use our next pot. I'm going to get a little bit of butter. I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of butter. You don't have to use butter, but if you use the same pan that you cooked your salmon in, if you decided to pan cook it or pan sear it, you can use the same pot. You don't have to use any additional oil. However, I am going to go ahead and put in about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Let that melt, and then we'll add our salmon back in and make a quick little honey glaze on top of the salmon. We're going to put the butter in here, let it melt, add the salmon, add some honey and some lemon juice, and boom, salmon is done. Then we can start building our salad. Let me go to the comments because y'all in here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all saying the food looks good. What Mona got to say? My slow computer today. Me too with the Carly situation. I let that one marinate before I gave my 2 cents. So yeah, but now we all in. Girl, she going to jail. She's going to jail. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. My computer is going really slow, so it's taking a while for me to pull up these comments. is tripping today. Yvette says folks can't take accountability. All right. So I'm adding back in my salmon. Oh, y'all, look at this. Y'all know this is going to be good. Y'all know this is going to be good. Don't play with me. All right. So while that's in there, we're going to get our honey and we're going to get some lemon juice. First, we're going to start with the honey. Kind of drizzle that around. Turn the heat up a little bit. Then I got a lemon here. I'm going to cut that and add the lemon juice. And just let that kind of do its thing. Swish it around. Do want the heat up because we want it to thicken just slightly, but we still want it to have some little bit of, want it to be a little bit liquidy, for lack of a better word used, but thicken just slightly because at the end, we're going to drizzle a little bit of the glaze over the salad, you know, make it real cute and good. I see that Smoke and Talk has made his way into the live. Thank you so much for being here. Who else we got? Baltimore in the building. Paralysis by analysis. I can think things I should be streaming about and making content. I just buy more equipment. That is the blue collar gent saying this. I don't know. Okay, yeah, here we go. Paralysis by analysis. I can overthink things. I should be streaming and making content. I just buy more equipment. Okay, there. All right, we got a flaw. No, procrastination is actually, you know, procrastination goes along with overthinking. It go hand in hand. I suffer from the same thing, especially when it comes to content creation. Like it's sometimes I feel like I'm just like milling over. What should I talk about? What should I talk about? Who cares? Girl, just talk about something. Don't make it so, don't. It don't matter. All right. So this is what we got. We're going to take this off, add this to our pan, and let this sit off to the side. Now let's make the salad. It's going to be so good. All right. Let's take this off. I'm struggle streaming, y'all. My computer is like not being nice to me today at all. Let's see what Derek has to say. Okay. He says, Terry, I disagree. I believe they know who they are, like a rude person. All right, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, because I am having technical difficulties today. My stream has had such a good run. I have not had any issues in a long time. But for some reason today, it ain't being nice to me. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, if y'all can see me, because I'm having issues. All right, y'all can hear me? Cool. All right, let me go back to Derek's comment. Derek says he disagrees. He thinks that people be knowing when they're rude. For the most part, rude people definitely know that they're rude. But just because someone is being rude doesn't mean they're a rude person. There's a difference between someone who is acting rude and someone who is just characteristically rude. And a lot of times, when I'm speaking of the people who really aren't rude in character, it's just that might be a response because of whatever. And so they lack the awareness to know that, like, oh shoot, like I'm actually pissing somebody off. I'm hurting someone's feelings with what I'm saying. They think that they're protecting their feelings, and in reality, they're harming the other person. So, and that happens quite often in relationships in general. I've had friendships like that where girlfriends think that they being like a good friend and telling it and keeping it real. And it's just like, no, sis, you're just being a bitch. You're just being a bitch. Like, you're not being nice. You're not. You're not. They're not bitchy, but they were being a bitch. There's a difference. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all are telling me the sound is good. All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Let me pull up my other camera. Let's pray to God. It works. You know. All right. We got it. Okay. So let me take out our cucumber as well as our peaches. So we cut up our cucumbers and peaches earlier. Here they are. Looking nice and lovely. I'm going to sit that off to the side. We're going to build our salad because it's time. Mona is actually articulating what I am having trouble articulating in regards to Derek's comment, and that is lack social cues. Yes. I'm not going to say something. I be saying that a lot of people on the spectrum. I really do be thinking a lot of people are on the spectrum. But like in all seriousness, I do think that some folks, especially in this day and age, we're going to see it more with younger people, especially because a lot of them spend a lot of time on devices, behind computer screens. They don't, depending on the kid and the circumstances, they may not outside of school have the opportunity to have a lot of social interaction. So like they really aren't well versed on social cues and social norms. Like what is socially accepted to do with other people, with friends and things of that nature. So ignorance is really something that goes into this. But again, if you aren't exposed to it and you aren't aware that like this is something that you lack, then that's going to hinder your ability to hold yourself accountable. So it's really important to have people in your life who really are able to put that mirror up against you and tell it like it is, and really tell you like, this is what you're giving. I know that you have a good heart. I know you don't have bad intentions, but like this is a aspect about you that you might need to fix, because that might be the reason why you ain't got no man, or you ain't got no woman, or you can't get no friends, or you can't keep a job. Like, let's be real. We all know that person, or at least someone that has issues with folks no matter where they go. If it's a relationship, friends at work, friends at church, whatever, it's always something. Let me pull up the recipe again. Okay, so now we're going to chop up our herbs. So with this salad, we're going to be using some fresh basil as well as some fresh mint. Where did the mint go? It's missing. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to start with the basil. I think I put it in the fridge. We are supposed to have 1/4 of a cup of thinly sliced basil. You can cut up as much as you like. Y'all know I'm real big on adding fresh herbs to salads. It takes the salads up a notch. Whew. I have been making like little side salads for my daughter and I a lot, or not side salads. We've really been eating like salads for dinner. And what I like to do is add fresh flat leaf parsley, y'all. Oh, baby. All right. So here is our basil. We're just gonna add that straight to what Mona has to say. Or no, let me pull up Derek's comment. We have to have. Oh, here's the mint, y'all. I'm like, I know I got mint. We had mint from the other day. Derek says, Terry, I believe if the person shows who they are, I don't have the energy. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, I don't need to read the whole. Of course, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. But that goes along with, discernment and all the other kind of stuff. And when it comes to like relationships as well, the good thing about having good boundaries and being able to exercise discernment is knowing like the types of things, who you are, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, and what your personality will gel well with. I mean, all of that, in my opinion, matters. So let's see. Social skills are very limited, as Mona says. Absolutely. Okay, so for the mint, we're supposed to slice 3 tablespoons of mint. Y'all know I'm not about to measure much of anything, but 3 tablespoons is almost about a fourth of a cup anyway. So, and you could just slice these up. Okay. There we go. So we got our mint. We got our mint and our basil. Now we're going to add in our shallots that have been pickling in rice vinegar and lime juice. We're going to add that. Actually, no. Before we add that, we're going to cut up our avocado because I want to make sure that the lime juice and the vinegar gets over the avocado to kind of help keep it fresh so it doesn't get brown. And we're going to cut up this entire avocado. If you don't like avocado, you can, take it out. But how do you not like avocado? In 2023, y'all got to learn how to like avocado, okay? It's a great healthy fat to add to your food. And we all need fat in our diet. Fat helps with hormone production. So many different benefits to eating healthy fats. We also have a healthy fat with this salmon, good omega-3. That helps with like brain health, as well as some heart health stuff and cholesterol as well too. So this is why I love a good salad, because y'all, it's giving all the micro and macronutrients, all the minerals and vitamins that we need. There are so many people on the internet telling folks if they want to lose weight and they don't need to eat fruit. In what world is something wrong with eating fruit? Don't listen to anybody who tells you to not eat fruit. May you need to limit some of the very sweet fruits because they do have a lot of sugar. It's too much of anything is going to be bad, but do not ever not eat fruit. So many great benefits to eating fruit. Okay. Let's see what else comments. What Mona has to say. I'm stirring the pot. It's fine. I'm stirring the pots. Terry, you're stirring the pot. We can't tell folks nothing. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. It's fine. Mona says, did you hear about the girl that missed the red flag/cues about her man that asked God to give her an allergy as a sign, and then she had an allergic reaction? Where was this at? Where was this at? Okay. So now I'm going to add in, before I add in the dressing. So one of the ingredients for this salad is called sumac. It's actually like a Middle Eastern spice. I found it at Sprouts. They actually sell it in the bulk section. So if you have a Sprouts near you, you can buy seasonings in bulk and put them in little bags like this. And it's actually cheaper than buying like a huge container or a big container. You don't even know if you're going to use it. So I decided to use the bulk section. This particular spice, it's like sumac berries. They grow in like the Middle East and like Eastern Africa. That's what it said when I looked it up. When I tasted it, It has like a lemony flavor and also like a spice, it's not spicy in the sense of it's hot, it's like a heat, but there is just this spice behind the lemony flavor. It's actually really good. So I'm really excited to use this. I've never used this spice before, so y'all trying it out with me. So according to the recipe, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of ground sumac. One teaspoon. They had a bottle of sumac at Sprouts, but it was like $7.99. I didn't want to pay that for something that I don't even know if I'm going to be using a lot of. So we'll go ahead and add that there. We're going to add our shallots with our vinegar. Then we're going to add in olive oil. That's the last thing that we need for our salad. And we need about 1/4 cup of olive oil. So we'll measure that out. Then we'll mix. And then we're going to plate, y'all. Because we are just about done. Okay. There we go. Y'all, I am so excited about this salad. Just mix this up like so. I'm going to add in some salt to kind of season our salad. Because ain't nothing wrong with seasoning the salad. You can season it to taste. I'm using some kosher salt. This looks beautiful. Y'all, listen, ladies. I'm telling you, get that man to eat some fruits and vegetables, okay? All right, let's taste. See where we at. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Mix that up. Y'all, this is beautiful. Bring this to the cookout. Okay, we got a little piece of the avocado skin. Let me get that out of there. Bring this. I eat this instead of potato salad because I don't really like potato salad like that because I don't like eggs. And my family puts eggs in potato salad. All right. Okay. So let's plate. We're going to plate. Oh, shit. Look. All right. Last thing we're going to add on the salad before we add our salmon and our honey glaze, I actually got some goat cheese. I thought goat cheese would be delicious with these different flavors. If you don't like goat cheese, you can also try feta cheese. That would be a good substitution as well. Or you can just eat it without any cheese. All right, so we're going to add that there. Put our little sour cap top on our salad. Let's go ahead and get inside of this cheese. I am going to get some gloves to break this cheese up because it would be easier to do it instead of using a knife. You can use a knife to kind of chop up goat cheese, but goat cheese is a soft cheese. So Craig says he likes goat meat. I love goat meat. I would love to cook curry goat on the live, but again, curry goat take a long time to cook because it's a tougher protein. So you definitely got to have a pressure cooker. Maybe I'll make a video on how to, because there are certain things I would love to cook on my channel. I can't do it live, but I could definitely do like a video, a recorded video, and then upload that. because I love goat. I make curry goat every Christmas. Love it, love it, love it. But goat is expensive. So, all right. So we're just going to break off a little bit of goat cheese. We're just going to do a few little dollops. Then we're going to add our salmon on top. A few pieces of salmon. This salad is going to be so bomb. It's going to be different. Something that you probably have never had before, especially the combination of peaches and cucumbers with mint and basil. All right. Look, I love protein, and we need protein if we're trying to stay healthy, okay? So let me add another little piece. A few more little goat cheese. Oh, wait, I need my thing back. A few more little goat cheeses. All right. Then, last thing, we're going to drizzle a little bit of the honey glaze on top. Baby, look, don't play with me. You know, I am self-aware to know that when it comes to cooking, I feel like I am one of the best, okay? I feel like I am one of the best. Because sis just had this salad, okay? She ain't had no protein. She ain't had no cheese. All right. So there we go, y'all. Our cucumber peach salad with blackened honey glazed salmon. Let me bring it closer for you, baby. Look at there. Y'all know y'all want some. Definitely got to try it. All right. So while I'm about to take a picture and a video of my salad, let me sip my Clearly Canadian. That's what I'm drinking on today. No mimosas. No mimosas today. I got something to do. In addition to, I am slowing down on drinking, y'all. For those that may have joined a little bit later, I'm going to slow down on drinking because my birthday is coming up, y'all. My birthday is on August 21st. And I got to make sure I look like something on my birthday. I am very bloated right now. So I want to get unbloated, you know, lean out just a little bit, see if I can lose a few pounds. Get real serious in the gym because I've been lazy. So I know that we are going to do a little fitness challenge, okay? Towards the middle of the month, this is exclusive information I'm giving y'all, but it's coming. We'll have more information for those of you who are interested in focusing on your health and wellness, okay? Let me give y'all this again. So we done talked about flaws. We done talked about self-awareness. Where do we go from here? Because y'all know I ain't one person who like to just complain about stuff, talk mess about people, and we don't offer solutions. So I know what I'm about to say is so cliche, but like, it is what it is. Honestly, when it comes to people lacking self-awareness and not being able to hold themselves accountable, blase, literally, in my opinion, it is the only way to fix that is really to get some professional help. Look at this beautiful salad. Oh my God. It's so cute. But yeah, I know a lot of people say, you know, folks need to get therapy all the time. It's trending now, you know, mental health, all that kind of stuff. But like, I'm sure Mona can relate to this because as a social worker, you're constantly recommending services like that to people. Like, there are certain things, there are certain behaviors that really can't be corrected unless you get someone who is actually professional professionally trained to help you with that. Like, if you lack awareness, me telling you as your friend, your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mama, your cousin, whoever, me telling you that you lack self-awareness is not going to make you be self-aware. You're going to think I'm lying because you have you have a different view of yourself than what is actually real. So it's best to actually get someone who is a professional, who know what they're doing, who practices from a clinical approach, not somebody who is an Iyanla. Therapy is not about telling you about yourself. Therapy is about self-discovery and you learning more about yourself. All right, y'all. Let's taste. And then I'm going to pull up y'all comments. Y'all see my salad? I'm so excited. All right, let's get a piece of peach, some of the cheese, and some salmon and a cucumber. I want everything in the bite. This is like a party in my mouth. Oh my God. Oh, that goat cheese. I need some more goat cheese. If this spicy, you want to add some like red pepper to it, give it a little kick, or maybe even more of let's see something. Because this is a new spice, y'all. This is the first time I'm ever doing something like this. I want to see if this adds a difference. I'm going to add some more. So I added some more of the sumac. It's a Middle Eastern spice that the recipe creator, she added to. It has like a citrus note as well as a little bit of spice to it. Y'all, this is so good. Y'all got to try this. Definitely add the goat cheese. Add the goat cheese. Who's had goat cheese before? Let me know if you had goat cheese in the comments. All right. Let's pull up the comments. Craig says, looks good and refreshing. It is. I don't like eggs, y'all. I don't like eggs. If y'all notice, y'all have never seen me cook eggs on this channel. I'm just not going to cook them because I don't eat them. I'm not going to show y'all something that I will not eat. Period. Period. Yes, people are crazy. Y'all like the salad. Looks good. Thank you. Oh, because Yvette's birthday coming up. Yeah, I got a little bit of time before my birthday. My birthday on August 21st. So, I'm going to try to get in the gym harder. I had to I had let go of my gym membership, but I'm like, nope, I can't do that. So one of my gyms that I was going to is down the street from my house, y'all. So we will be going there. I literally don't even have to turn the corner. I just go up the street, 2-3 lights, and there I am. So sis gonna be over there doing my cardio, all that. I will let y'all know about the challenge. Y'all heard it here first. I'm gonna be doing like a little fitness challenge. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good because there's a lot of people that I feel could benefit from the little bit of expertise that I have. Derek Gaines. Derek says that I need to get a P.O. box. I'll get a P.O. box. I'll look into that this week, Derek. Thank you. I will. If you're telling me I need a P.O. box, I'm going to go ahead and get one. It doesn't hurt. That way brands and stuff can send me things. People can send me stuff they want me to cook with. Come on. Come on, sponsored. We're trying to get sponsored. Love fried goat on salad. Oh, fried goat cheese. I ain't never had fried goat cheese. I'm gonna have to look into that. Craig has a friend that also has a birthday on August 21st. Your friend must be an amazing person because not only is Leo season the best, not only is August the best, but August 21st, perfection. What? August is the best. Leos are the best. August is the best month. Leo is the best sign. And August 21st is the best day in the world. August 21st, 1985 is literally the best day in the world because I grace this planet with my presence. And here y'all get to see me eat peach cucumber salad with salmon. Okay, Mona says I should get one too. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and get me a. You want some salad? You want to try it? Hold on, let me get another bite.
I'm gonna try it off camera though. I look crazy. I'll tell you if it's good.
Okay, be careful. Yes, you do, because I travel around the world and I bring back spices. Y'all, don't tell me twice. Okay, I'm going to give me a P.O. box this week. So the post office right down the street from my daughter's school. So I'm going. Yvette says Leos are amazing. Yvette is also Leo. All right, y'all. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. We talked about flaws. Avery says the food is good. Derek says his brother's birthday was in August. His brother has passed away. Hopefully he's resting in peace. His name is Dwight Gaines. Shout out to him. My father is also Leo. Actually, my father's birthday, my father passed away when I was 12 years old in 1997. His birthday is actually tomorrow, July 31st. My father would have been, Lord Jesus, I can't count, 1953. So 70. He would have been 70. So my father would be turning 70 tomorrow if he was still alive. So happy birthday to all the Leos. Happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to my mom. My mom's birthday is August 11th. Shout out to all the Leos. All right, y'all. That is all I have for today. I will see y'all back here on Wednesday. Stay tuned for the information on the live. Stay tuned for the information on the challenge. I really appreciate y'all joining me here on Sunday. Make sure y'all check out this salad because it's amazing. The original recipe is in the description. I will see y'all later, y'all.